Welcome to the Late Night Show. And now your host, Cuddy Bino.
All right. Welcome to the Late Night Show. This is my second attempt on doing this show. So I got literally almost finished with today's episode, and then my friend Hypershadow texted me that my sound wasn't working. So the two chatters in the chat, which were Beef and I think Jer, you guys didn't even let me know my sound wasn't working. You you two, well, good for nothings. Some good for nothings. Couldn't even let me know my mic wasn't working. All right, so how's the sound now? Can you guys hear me okay? Let me go ahead and open up the chat. All right, Hypershadow. I'm sure sound will be better now. All right, I just got a text from Hypershadow saying he can hear me. All right. See, I thought I was gonna be going to bed soon, and now I gotta do this whole show over again. All right, well, let's go ahead and get started with our first story. All right, Kid Cudi breaks a leg at Coachella, literally. All right, so for anyone who's been following Kid Cudi news, he recently man, this is a lot harder doing it the second time around. All right, so Cudi was a surprise guest at weekend 2 of Coachella. He wasn't there for weekend 1, and his name wasn't on the poster. So I guess Coachella decided to give him a last minute slot, and poor old Cudi. He sustained an injury during his performance. Let's go ahead and take a look at that. And from this angle, that jump didn't look that big. I think Cudi might just be getting old. It might be time to retire the name Kid, the kid portion of your name, and just call yourself Grandpa Cudi or Old Man Cudi or something. We gotta slow-mo it, people. All right, and here's the footage from a different angle. Like I said, it didn't look like that big of a jump. All right, I'm looking at the chat. Hypershadow. Sound is great now. Good for nothings, but all tail, ooh woo. Kid Cudi looks like a skinny black Vin Diesel. Kid Cudi looks like Vin Diesel? That's pretty funny. Cudi looked like he was already tripping before he even fell. I get what you did there. You know what? I do see the Vin Diesel comparison. All right, so spoiler alert, because of this fall, Cudi ends up canceling his tour. But people, his fans think that this is some conspiracy theory that Cudi's faking his injury, but it doesn't look like he's faking his injuries to me. It looks like he legit hurt himself. All right, let's watch that again in slow motion.
Oh, hell no.
Hey guys.
Oh, hell no.
So this is Cudi in his hospital bed after the fall.
Shit got real yesterday. This is what happens when a 40-year-old man tries to prance around off stage like he's 26, like he used to do back in the day.
The crazy thing is, I saw Cudi live back in 2009. How long ago was that? Almost more than 10 years ago. Like, I'm not much younger than you are, Cudi. I mean, I'm not in my 40s yet, but like, come on, man, you have to start working out.
I learned a valuable lesson. No more prancing around, jumping off stages. I'm hoping that I'll be healed up in time for tour.
Spoiler alert, he's gonna cancel the tour.
That's the plan. I don't want to let you guys down. Yeah, that's what we're aiming for. So, not canceling anything just yet. Just gonna wait and see how things go, and yeah. But I'm okay. A little sore. Yesterday was a lot of pain.
All right, wrap it up, Cudi. Wrap it up.
I'm doing better now.
All right, the point is he's okay. He's okay, and he's not canceling the tour. And then, the next day he posted this on his Instagram and his Twitter. Guys, so I have a broken calcanus. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. I'm headed to surgery now, and there's going to be a long recovery time. We have to cancel the tour so I can focus on getting better to be out there in top shape to rage with you all. There's just no way I can bounce back in time to give you 100%. The injury is much more serious than I thought. Anyone who bought tickets will get a full refund. You'll get an email soon. We will be back with a new tour dates as soon as possible, and I can't wait to get back out there with you guys and turn up how we do. I'm so sorry, fam, and I love you all, and blah blah blah. All right, so yeah, Cudi's canceling his tour, and for you Cudi fans, you already know he does this all the time. Not the injury part, but he cancels his tours all the time. Sometimes for mental health reasons, but like this one, I'm gonna let it slide if it's real. But like I said, some fans think that he's he's faking this to get out of touring, because of low ticket sales or something. I don't buy into this rumor, but it is out there. All right, let's go ahead and check the chat. Hyper Shadow, Gramps Cudi. Yep, Gramps Cudi indeed. All right, let's go ahead and move on with our second story of the night. All right, this is for all you white people out there. Eminem has just announced a new album. The album in question is, I believe, called The Death of Slim Shady. And it kind of makes me wonder, do people still care about Eminem? Like, I know we all go through that Eminem phase. Every hip hop fan has gone through that Eminem phase where they listen to nothing but Eminem for a month or two. And then that's pretty much it. Like, to me, Eminem has no replayability. But let's go ahead and check out this trailer.
Through his complex and oft-criticized tongue-twisting rhymes, the blonde anti-hero known as has had no shortage of enemies.
He's not a friend. He's a psychopath.
The same rude lyrics and controversial...
I will say 50 Cent has been by Eminem's side the whole time. Like, I've never seen these two guys speak bad about each other.
Antics may have ultimately led to his demise.
So who killed Slim Shady?
Join me as we recreate the events that led to the murder of Slim Shady.
I knew it was just a matter of time for Slim. Oh.
So what are we thinking, people? Are we excited for a new Eminem album? Me personally, I could care less. Like, I haven't really cared about any of Eminem's material for the past 10, 15 years. Like, and nothing against the guy. Like, he does have his dedicated fan base, and he does have his stands. I will say, I feel like Eminem stands aren't like hip hop stands. Like every Eminem fan I know doesn't listen to other hip hop. They only listen to Eminem. But let's go ahead and check the chat real quick. All right, it's Hyper Shadow still making fun of Cuddy. El Viejo Cuddy. Yes. El Old Man Cuddy. All right, let's go ahead and move on to our third story of the night. If you've been on the internet at all this week, this one will be familiar. The president signs a law banning TikTok. All right, I'm gonna let the professionals handle this story.
TikTok will be banned in the United States if it's not sold within a year. President Joe Biden signed that bill into law yesterday. For almost 4 years, all the way since July 2020.
You know what's crazy is I remember back when Trump was president, he was trying to ban TikTok. And now Biden has banned TikTok, and now Trump is like pro TikTok. So this is why I hate politics, because it's crazy how like politicians flip flop back and forth between things. Like apparently like Trump was worried about the Chinese taking over during his presidency, but now it's okay. Like I don't understand.
A potential TikTok ban has been under consideration by members of the federal government. It's not an immediate ban. It includes a 9-month deadline for the company to sell to a U.S.-approved owner, or they are going to face that ban. TikTok CEOs, though, says that the company will fight the decision in court.
Yeah, so that's the story. They signed the bill. Do I think TikTok will be removed a year from now? No, I think they're gonna work it out. Like I think TikTok will go through with suing the government or they will sell. I don't know. I feel like TikTok is so big. I can't see them like leaving all that money on the table. But what do you guys think? Let me go ahead and check the chat. All right. Hyper Shadow is still okay. The chat must be really lagging on my half, because Hyper Shadow is still talking about Kid Cudi, freaking Great Value Kid Diesel or Dollar Tree Vin Cudi, Boys Week, Slim Jim Shady. All right. Well, at least that one was about the last story we were talking about. All right, let's go ahead and power through to story 4. All right, Tupac's estate threatens to sue Drake over AI. All right, so this is a continuation of the hip hop civil war story we've been running these past few weeks. So as you guys know, Drake dropped the diss track on his social media with the AI generated voices of Tupac and Snoop, and Snoop seemed okay with it, but looks like the Tupac estate is not, which makes sense to me because Kendrick's To Pimp a Butterfly was built around an interview with Tupac, so obviously they're going to be Team Kendrick. All right, let's go ahead and read this. In a cease and desist letter to Drake obtained exclusively by Billboard, the late rapper's estate says it is deeply dismayed and would never have given its approval. All right, that part I do agree with. I don't think Tupac would approve, especially seeing as Kendrick is like the only rapper really representing Compton and the West Side. All right, so this right here is a clip from Rory and Ma, where Rory goes over his feelings on the lawsuit.
I'm fully under the impression that Kendrick's team was behind sending the C&D. If no one will say it, I think it was a good move. We know for a fact Kendrick Lamar had an unreleased Tupac interview on To Pimp a Butterfly and pretended like he was talking to Tupac throughout the entire album. To say Kendrick Lamar does not have a relationship with the Tupac estate is insane. So I don't think it's far-fetched to say, even if Kendrick did not reach out to them, there is a relationship there and they are on a side. To put this in the headlines is a great fucking move.
I'm gonna say I actually disagree with Rory here. I don't think Kendrick reached out to the Tupac estate to get them to reach out to Drake. I think they did it on their own. I don't think Kendrick reached out to them. I think they probably were like, no, we're ending this. I feel like Kendrick. I feel like it's almost too petty of Kendrick.
Same way, I'm being consistent. I thought Drake doing that as a troll was a great fucking move. I can't be mad at Kendrick doing that. I'd love for him to fucking rap. I think Drake gets more grace with these trolls because he rapped first. He did push-ups. But if Kendrick's trying to buy himself some time, yeah, this makes that troll look a little goofy if it appears like Tupac's family is upset.
I hate to share like any.
I will say the other thing is, if that lawsuit, which I don't think it's gonna go through, but if that lawsuit does go through, it'll be the first like major AI lawsuit, and it'll definitely be like a very impactful lawsuit because it'll set the precedence for all AI going forward. So like, can artists sue, companies for using their voices without their permission? This lawsuit would set the precedent for that. So like, it would be a very important lawsuit if it goes through.
Like, certain parts of the conversations I have with Drake, I try to keep like, to myself, but.
All right. So this clip is academics, just speaking about Drake's side personally, because Ak has a friendship with Drake, and Drake doesn't really do his own publicity.
I'll tell you this, from what he's told me, he's been waiting for this like for 10 years. This is like, he's watched the pattern. Like specifically he told me, he said, yo, I've watched this guy do the same bait and switch every time. He drops like a verse that people are hyped up about, that people are like, oh, he's coming at you. I'm always ready to defend myself. I'm always ready to engage.
I feel like, for one, Kendrick has only done this once with the Control verse. Well, I guess 2 times now with this Future song. But by that logic, why didn't Drake respond last time, academics?
And then he goes ghost and nothing happens. He's like, and he's acknowledged that he's heard about this diss track that's supposedly been in existence for years. So if you know this as Drake, that this guy supposedly has some diss track for you for years, and he's been doing this like, I'm ready to beef. I'll be back on my next album. You had to get prepared for this moment. And everything and the energy he's gave me was, yo, I'm ready for it. I'm just hoping now is the time. I think that's why you see he's doing a lot on social media too, Drake. Like he's doing you could tell he wants the showdown to happen now and not for everybody to go back to their corners and reconvene another time. Like he wants it now. Right. You know what I mean?
I mean, I will agree with Ak that Drake is doing a lot. Like just the whole Tupac, like the whole AI Tupac situation was doing a lot. Like he already released push-ups. Like he should have just sit back and like waited for Kendrick to respond. But the fact that he released another song on top of it, like he is doing too much.
He doesn't want to like, oh, wait till Kendrick drops his album and you'll hear it. No. He wants it now on some Meek versus him shit where he's going to drop Kendrick and then he's going to follow it up. And however it goes song for song is going.
All right. So that's pretty much the clip. All right, let me go ahead and check the chat real quick. All right, Hyper Shadow. Eminem is great at what he does, but I'm good. I don't know anybody who's waiting for his stuff. Yeah, like, I mean, no, trust me, Eminem fans are waiting for his stuff. Eminem fans. You're not gonna see these people on the internet, but they are waiting for his stuff. El TikToko is El Bando, Hyper Shadow. There's like a 2-minute delay for comments. Yeah, I figured there was a delay. But we're trying to powerhouse through these stories since this is like the second time I'm going through them. But let's go ahead and take a break, and when we come back, we'll talk about Kanye. All right. And welcome back to the show. Let's go ahead and get started with story 5. All right, it's Kanye spiraling. All right, so Kanye has had a very interesting week this week. He announced the Yeezy corn, but we'll talk about that a little later. For right now, he sat down with Justin Lavoie for an interview at the Download, his new show that he premiered on the Yeezy website. So let's go ahead and check this out. Kanye says a lot on this interview, so I highlighted all the key points from the interview, so we don't have to sit through a whole hour-long interview. So let's go ahead and check it out.
For sure. I mean, obviously, Kendrick dropped the Like That verse.
All right, so this is Kanye's response to Justin asking about the Kendrick diss.
Drake dropped the push-ups just a minute ago. He put it on all DSP, so he's really standing on his diss.
Yeah.
Have you heard both of them?
Yes, I heard it.
What do you think Kendrick's going to do now? Do you think he got some shit for Drake? Who do you think wins that battle?
win. I got some shit for Drake, and don't nobody want it with me.
Hold up, what you mean you got some shit for Drake?
That's
You got
of
some
course.
shit for Drake?
It's all
Like right now? Like you got some shit ready for Drake? Until we listen to the shit you got for
I
Drake?
shit on him. Fuck him. Like I told you, I put the shit in. I said, fuck this nigga. It's fuck this nigga, and I like him. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, it's always like fuck this nigga. The little slick shit he be doing. Fuck all that, and that's what it is. But I did do this Like That remix stuff.
All right, so Kanye and Drake have the most weirdest relationship. Like they're so their relationship is bipolar. Like 1 year Kanye and him are best friends, and then the next year they're like mortal enemies. So that clip was before they played the Like That remix, and this clip is right after playing the Like That remix.
Damn, yeah. Hold on. How did this even come about? Who called who? I need the story behind this. This shit is crazy.
Oh, yeah, Pluto
Wow.
called me. I went to the studio, laid that, and then we, went through the creative process, adding the chords, and called the Hooligans, called them out in London to get on a joint. And, everybody was very, very excited about the elimination of Drake.
All right, so that clip has been going viral. Kanye saying everyone excited about the elimination of Drake. I don't know. Kanye is so I don't know. Kanye's so over the top. Like Kanye takes hip hop seriously too, and for good reason. But Drake ain't going nowhere. Kanye.
Yo,
We were not excited. We was energized.
I mean, J. Cole apologized to Kendrick.
Fuck all that pussy shit.
Oh, shit.
Fuck all that shit.
There you have it.
Yo, fuck all that shit, man, because it's like that nigga J. Cole went on tour with Drake. He know what it is. It's like, nigga, you can't run now. It's you also, all this like.
It's up for Cole, too?
If you say Cole, you can't say up and Cole in the same sentence.
Oh,
it's like,
God.
It's,
Are apologies even allowed in rap beef, though?
I don't know.
I don't understand why Kanye has such hatred for Cole out of the blue. Like Cole and Kanye used to be cool back in the day. But I guess Cole being Team Drake has made him Kanye's sentiment.
Never seen no shit like that before.
I don't listen to J. Cole, so I wouldn't even know. I just heard he had a song called False Idols, and somebody told me it's halfway about.
Oh, I forgot about that. So J. Cole did have a song about a diss song towards Kanye a few years ago. I think it's called False Prophets, not False Idols. Maybe it's False Idols. I don't remember. But yeah, I forgot about that. And Kanye didn't even hear the song. Oh my God.
So it's like that,
Wow.
nobody's scared of nothing. We done been through everything, and that's it. Nobody better play with me. Like, for instance.
All right, I'm looking at the chat. Hyper Shadow. There's a 2-minute delay. The TikTok bill has a lot of money for the Ukraine war snuck in there. Drake trying to be a fake Shakur on his song. One Pac. Kendrick's control verse is still the greatest. Yeah, the thing with I haven't heard Kendrick's control verse in so long. Only because like that song isn't on streaming. And I I think I might have it downloaded somewhere. But yeah, if I remember correctly, I don't think Kendrick. No, that was the song where Kendrick was calling out names, but he was like calling out names in like a competitive sports like mentality, not really anything super negative.
Dirk sent in a verse and he said, take my Yeezy shirt off.
All right, so this is Kanye talking about Lil Durk. Lil Durk was recently on his Vultures album, and I guess Kanye feels betrayed because Durk had a slick line about his Yeezy merch.
And make it a domat. And he said
Durk.
it 4 times. Yeah, Lil Durk said this. I hit him up. I said, you know, you're breaking my heart.
Wow.
Who told you to do this? I'm like, I don't know if it's a legal thing that happened, and I'm trying to sit with the man. I'm like, man, this is bad for the city.
Kanye sounds like a disappointed father.
Who told you to do this, bro? It's just like when J. Cole did the diss track or whatever. It's like, it's one thing, you got Drake. It's like he's really paid to come and do whatever he does and should come on my neck, all this type of shit.
Right.
But it's another thing for somebody like that to come around you. It's like, that's all the whole friends, enemy kind of talk and shit. Like,
But Dirk was on Vultures though.
yeah,
And
but
he was rocking with you. So you telling me he really not rocking with you?
he must have never really liked me or whatever. I don't know exactly what it is, but I spoke to this man a few times about, you know, the line. Then he changed the line. Then he changed the line to...
One thing you got to understand is Kanye is a little sensitive. So yeah, if you're gonna mention his Yeezy line, his fashion line on a song, he's gonna be upset about it. Especially like even if it's not like a negative line, because look how upset Kanye was at Kai Cenat for like goofing off with his merch on his live stream. Like he wasn't being like, I don't know, he wasn't being like there was no ill will towards Kanye during that moment. He was just goofing off, and Kanye can just be a little too sensitive sometimes.
I take my Yeezy hat off and give my little hoe that, and I'm just like, why y'all think y'all could play with me?
Like that doesn't even sound like a bad line. I take my Yeezy hat off and give it to my hoe. Like, okay.
They think I'm like, oh, he's gonna get hyped up. Let's watch him. Like, man, people try to like take your kids and, you know, give you a rap bar, say some lines. Yo, it's like,
are you disappointed in Dirk? Honestly,
yes, he is.
Let's speak real. Like, you my brother. Are you disappointed in Dirk?
I'm not disappointed. It's like, man, niggas is like, yo, y'all should meet up. Blah, blah, blah. I don't really listen to that much rap. No way. I don't know nobody. I don't know nobody fucking raps, man. I don't even know my own raps. I'll fucking put a mask on.
That's something rappers do. Like, anytime you ask a rapper who they listen to, they'll be like, oh, I don't listen to any other rappers. I don't listen. How do all these rappers sound like each other and yet they don't listen to each other? Like, everyone's lying. They all listen to each other.
Grab a microphone.
If you take the 2 best dressed and undressed women that ever been in your life. Matter of fact, fuck that. I'm a straight shooter. You, your wife, who's one other woman y'all gonna have a threesome with? You can pick anyone in the world. There's just one person. I think I know what you're thinking, but I'm not even gonna say no names. I just want to see what you would think.
Michelle Obama. Gotta fuck the president's wife.
Michelle Obama.
This man used to be a Christian.
Gotta fuck the president's wife.
Coachella. This is the first time I've ever seen no one speak about Coachella.
What an insult to Tyler the Creator, to Cudi, to Childish Gambino. Yeah, I haven't heard anyone talking about Coachella this year.
How do you think Coachella has died down? Like, what do these music festivals have to do to become more important to art?
All right, looking at the chat, Hyper Shadow. I think the industry attacks Ye too much simply because he speaks out on legitimate stuff that sounds kind of crazy sometimes. But I don't think he's spiraling. Yeah, I think this is a hard one to say because spiraling is Kanye spiraling. I think he's relapsing. Like, and by that I mean like he's relapsing on his religion. Like, well, you will see with the next story when I talk about Yeezy Corn. But like, I don't know. I feel like Kanye is he's not being the good guy. Like, he's definitely in his villain era.
Artists like yourself.
Hand them over to me. I'll take care of it.
Wow. Imagine Coachella being ran by Ye. And then another thing, Uzi performed at Coachella. Did you see him voguing and shit and dancing and doing?
All right, so as you guys remembered, I played the Uzi footage from Coachella. Uzi, there was the one Uzi wearing a purse, and then the other one where Uzi was voguing. And Kanye has a very weird response to this.
What do you do? I know you fuck with Uzi. So like, is that just like a form of like artist expression and what is that about?
Yeah, I think it could be artist expression or something. It's like people, even think about like when I was growing up, black people never did gay jokes, and then but white dudes would do gay jokes and shit. It'd just be like a joke to them and shit. So I don't know. It's like niggas could be joking or whatever. It's like I'm not just.
So is Kanye trying to say that Lil Uzi is just playing a big gay joke on his fan base? Like, I don't understand what Kanye is trying to say. Like, the guy asked him what he thought about Lil Uzi's performance, and Kanye is gonna go on like this, I don't know, this gay rant.
I'm not, God is placing no judgment right now.
No, for sure.
No, because I like work with gay people. I like.
No, you work with.
Oh my God. And he's going to do I have gay friends.
I hire them and, I had gay people that are my friends. So it'd be funny because.
Like, why is Kanye getting so defensive? All he did was ask what he thought about the Lil Uzi performance.
They'll hang with gay people and then they'll say something else that's like homophobic or, we'll use the word fag to try to like diss somebody. We just say faggot to like, straight person, like, yeah, faggot. But however you want to, fuck you, faggot, fuck your mother, I just fucked your bitch, whatever it is people want to say. And it's just like, I think a lot of that stuff is just, it's having less impact. The words, all these words, like people say.
Kanye, you're spewing word salad right now. Like, you're not making any sense. The man asked you what you thought of Lil Uzi's performance.
Look at us. Look at all the words that was said to me or you. You just on the wrong side of the future. Wow. If you posting something negative, you're just on the wrong side of the future. Because, we out here stepping away from Adidas, like the shit that Kai sent somebody. That's some industry plant shit. He gonna be talking shit about my pants.
So he's an industry plant. He's an example.
Of course.
All right, so this is Kanye talking about Kai Cenat, the live streamer. And like I said, Kanye holds a grudge against this guy now just because he goofed off with his clothes on live stream.
See, the opposite, total fucking that exact genre is the most industry plants. It's about like influence and mind control. And then he gonna mention my daughter's name a week later. It's like, nigga, don't mention my daughter's name and then you dissing what's paying a $200,000 a month child support.
Wow.
That's the
billionaire child support is different.
Yay.
All right, so this right here is Kai's response to that clip of Kanye calling him an industry plant.
Yay. I've been doing this shit since 2018, gang. Facebook, me, Bronx, funny skits. Been doing this shit, gang. You feel me? All because a lot of people Man, fuck that! The pants ain't fit, my nigga! God damn! Why is we arguing, bro? Man, what the fuck? Bro, just send me some new pants, bro! Bro, just send me, bro, all of this cause the pants ain't fit? Nigga, that didn't even fit Phantom with the cannon! Just send me some new pants, bro. Like, no cap, we don't even gotta be, you feel me, bro?
Poor Kai. He's just like, he probably didn't even think that like this would be such a big thing.
I'm far from an industry plant. Feel me? I done got this shit out the mud. People got to do some research.
I mean, music. Vultures 2 is Vultures 2 coming out when?
All All right, Kanye's gonna give us a release date for Vultures 2.
Is it coming out?
It's coming out May 3rd.
May 3rd for sure. Stamp.
Yeah.
May 3rd. May 3rd, as in next week.
Yeah.
There you have it. Vultures 2 coming out May fucking 3rd.
Man, even Justin doesn't sound like he believes that. Like Kanye, nobody believes the album's coming out next week. Don't stop lying.
Now I want to speak about
People telling me who I could vote on.
Yeah.
When black people tell me.
All right, this is Kanye talking about who he's gonna vote on.
2024. Who we voting on?
if I go to the polls, I most likely I wouldn't vote on the Democrats. You know, obviously it'd be Trump for sure.
No, for sure, man.
What I like how Kanye's been talking confidently the whole interview, and now he's just like, well, I mean, it wouldn't be the Democrats. Kanye, say that with your chest out.
The last question we got here: would you allow your girl to go to her ex's funeral?
You mean if I killed him?
So is Kanye spiraling? All right, let's go ahead and check the chat real quick. All right, Hyper Shadow. I think not Ye dissing on Cole. Yep, dissing on Cole. Kanye El Padre disappointed. The dude trying to set Ye up with that threesome question. LOL. I mean, I will say about Justin is he at least asked questions that the fans wanted to know. Like he asked about, the diss, he asked about the clothing line, he asked when Vultures is coming out. Like if Kanye had went to like the Breakfast Club or something, they would have spent the whole interview talking about stuff we don't care about. But like at least he asked what the fans like were wondering. Uzi be more like easy now. Yay with the word tuna salad. Kai is like a cartoon. Yep. Like, I mean, Kai, the fact that he like streams all day, like the guy has no life. The guy's a millionaire, but he has no life. All right, let's go ahead and get started with our sixth story of the night. And this is a continuation of a story from last week. But Childish Gambino has announced a new world tour. So yeah, the tour is called the New World Tour, and you can't buy tickets yet, but you can sign up for an email notification on his website. The other big news of last week was Donald actually premiered a new song on his Gilga Radio with Kanye, and this song got a lot of I don't know if criticism is the right word, but it got a lot of attention because people weren't sure whether the Kanye verse was real or AI. And the reason people thought it was AI was because, well, for one, Donald mentions AI in the verse, but two, Kanye sounds much better than, like, I don't know, it's like Kanye sounds clearer in the song. And I personally think it's because he's not wearing that freaking ugly grill he's been wearing for like a year now. But let's go ahead and get started with the story. All right. Well, first of all, so Gilga Radio, there is no Gilga Radio tonight. After only 2 shows, Donald has already postponed Gilga Radio till next month. Now, to be fair, next month does start next week, so who knows when Gilga Radio will be back. But yeah, we're no Gilga Radio tonight. All right, so this is the song, which I did post on my YouTube, and it got like, I think I'm sitting on 70,000 views for this song, and I haven't gotten copyright striked yet, so I'm not sure if it's because it's just a rip from Instagram, but let's go ahead and listen to a little bit of it. This is Say Less, which Childish Gambino featuring Kanye, which Donald released last week.
Childish Gambino wants to do something in the hood. You let him do it.
I got the Benz, the Rover, ready as October's, the Goku comeback. I thought I told you, the flow viral, brain is like pyro, my phone on silent, how the fuck would I know? The 88's got me looking like 5-0, you ain't never...
I am so excited to hear Donald rapping again. Like the last two albums we've got were just like, you know, like Awaken My Love and 31520 were all very like singing heavy. So to hear him going back to rapping, I'm excited.
GQ best dress. The style got them cheating on the taste test. They like rap more. I'm like say less. They say the nuance a nuisance. The new blueprint. Niggas couldn't float on a cruise ship. I'm with the convicts, rapping like Lucius. He got a problem. He never do shit. You niggas talk cheap. You niggas cheapskates. You niggas talk show. You niggas Z-way. You niggas deep fake. You niggas AI. But y'all will never have your mama sitting courtside.
Now rule number one, thou shalt not steal. The flow, the clothes, the sex appeal. Yeah, now this is my commandment.
See, Kanye sounds like 5 years younger in this verse. Like I can't tell if this was recorded a long time ago. Like there's nothing in the verse that dates it. But yeah, Kanye hasn't sounded this good. Like, and like I said, I think it's because he's not wearing that like that ugly grill he's been wearing all year. It like slurs his voice.
I done rebranded. 3 days later, walking in Louis sandals, stuck in paparazzi. They were calling a scandal, but niggas love to watch me. Really, I'm like Brando. I'd rather have no regrets, but you're my agent.
All right. I don't want to get copyright striked, but yeah, that was the song "Say Less," and I think it's been confirmed at this point that the Kanye verse is not AI by someone close to Donald. So it's not an AI verse. So at this point, the question is it a recent verse or was it recorded a long time ago? All right, let's go ahead and check the chat. All right, Hyper Shadow, May 3rd. In other words, June 23rd. I mean, we'll see. Like normally whenever Kanye's about to drop, you'll notice him doing like a lot of listening parties and like there's normally like a big build up to the drop. And the fact is there hasn't been any build up to Vultures 2. So I don't think it's dropping. Like if it does drop, it's going to be like a very it'll almost be like a sneak drop. Like there's no anticipation. It'll just be like a midnight launch, but we'll see. I have no idea. All right, let's go ahead and get started with our 7th story. And this is a continuation of the if Kanye is spiraling debate. This one hurts. Kanye has announced Yeezy corn. Nobody wants this. Not a single fan is in support of this. Kanye, what are you doing? At this point, I don't know if it's real. I mean, we know it's real, but I don't know if he's launching a corn site or if this is like the name of a clothing line. I'm hoping it's the name of a clothing line, but like I think he's serious. I think Kanye is serious. And like I said, this flies in the face of the Jesus is King Kanye. So Kanye has actually talked about his porn addiction in the past before. So let's go ahead and I have some of these old videos.
At the end of the night when they close up the...
All right, so this is Kanye during his Jesus is King era. So this was 2018, talking about his porn addiction.
club, they say, how much traffic did we have? So there's all different layers to trafficking. Like for me, Playboy was my gateway into full-on pornography addiction. My dad had a Playboy left out at age 5. And it's affected almost every choice I made for the rest of my life from age 5 to now having to kick the habit. And it just presents itself in the open, like it's okay. And I stand up and say, you know, it's not okay.
Yeah, you must be incredibly aware now that you've got to a point where you're actively turning your back on the coping mechanisms that you've been using throughout your life, right? In order to function. From that moment in time through to, when did you first start to acknowledge the idea of being born again and absorbing your faith whole, like completely, not just as a Christian walking through?
My security.
All right, so this is an interview he did. This one was more recent. This was the interview where Kanye was full on pro Nazi, but this is on Alex Jones, and he talks about his porn addiction here. So
is the fact that I didn't load up pornography last night, and I said this addiction is gonna have to flee from me. You know, this addiction since I was 5 years old that has destroyed my mom and my dad's family, that destroyed my family. Like, when I take full accountability for the destruction, like, of my marriage, I'll point at the liberals and say, you took my wife from me. You know what took my wife from me? The fact that I was married to this beautiful person, but I felt like it wasn't enough. I felt like I still needed to look at pornography. In some way, I'd say to her, well, stop making these images, stop breaking the internet. You know, that original term comes from my ex-wife actually having a nude photo that I didn't know about, that someone used her and put her on a magazine. But there's somewhere where she's like, well, if my husband is looking at this, I still want to be like the girls that are doing this. And this becomes people reliving the traumas, pushing the addiction. The pornography industry is not even a big industry.
Kanye is so much better.
all right, and this clip right here is the name is escaping me, but this is a famous porn actress, and she admits on one of her live streams that Kanye has reached out to her. So this is another reason why I think the Yeezy corn thing is real.
He called me the other day. I don't know how he got my number.
And like I was saying, I think we're seeing the relapse of Kanye, because everything Kanye said he was against. He said he was against porn. He was against secular music. He wasn't gonna curse in music anymore. He's against like all of it. Drugs. He said he wasn't gonna be smoking weed anymore. And like on one of his recent Drink Champs episodes, he was like, smoking and drinking. So like he's gone back on like everything. So is Kanye spiraling? I don't know, but he is relapsing. That much we can say. All right, let's go ahead and check the chat. All right, Hyper Shadow. Kanye sounding like OJ there. I'm not even sure what you mean by that. Like I'm not even gonna go there. But anyways, that's actually our last story of the night. So yeah, it sucks I had to do this twice, but it's part of the job. Like, technical difficulties are always gonna happen. So it's good that it happened this early. Now I know what to look for. But yeah, we'll go ahead and return next week, same time, same place. And let's go ahead and cue the credits.